Damon, there has been no shortage of discussion about identity when it comes to security. As I understand, the way you're looking at it over SpyCloud is learn about them before you get to the front door, be a little bit more proactive. Explain.
Absolutely. There's so much that an organization can learn about the identities that go beyond their employees' login. They can learn about things that they've encountered on the darknet. They can learn about things that they've encountered that have been stolen by criminal actors from third-party sites. So the risk that that individual brings into your organization, all of that are things that you can understand better, and then you can start to build proactive tools and policies and deploy products that can really help you respond to those things.
We exist more than we do at our job when we're logged in.
When actors are able to steal information through that fish that they clicked on, the data that they take can provide more access to that individual. And as many times as not, those actors are focused on getting data they can use against your business to gain access to your infrastructure, gain access to your proprietary data, gain access to some e-commerce aspect of your products.
So, Damon, I want to take this now to exactly what SpyCloud is doing in this respect. And what are the exact capabilities you're offering to organizations to essentially see what's happening to their own staff outside of their actual organization and how that helps build the security within the organization?
What we've done is built a team we call SpyCloud Labs. It's a group of researchers that directly interact with those criminals in the darknet. And we are gathering those breadcrumbs that we just talked about. We're gathering up all the details that the actors have gathered, whether it's through normal activity or through accessing third-party sites and doing third-party breaches or malware infections or phishes that people have fallen prey to. All of that data comes together into our massive data lake. And this is the data that actors are trading amongst themselves so that they can then use it for their attacks. We have the world's largest repository of this information, but then more than that, we've taken it and put it into products that allow you to plug this directly into your identity tools, or to take this data and feed it into your policy engines, or to pull the right elements, session cookies, malware records, information about the user themselves, of course, credentials, but that's just a piece of the puzzle. And all of that can go into your orchestration. And we offer customized tooling that allows you to directly take the actions you need to take to immediately respond to it as soon as it can be seen transiting the darknet. And so this is about understanding the larger impact on your individuals that goes from their company ID into their personal lives or their past corporate lives, and then taking all that information together and being able to make sure that data cannot be used against your company.
I want to know what has been the most surprising thing that when you showed it to a potential customer or an existing customer, they were like, I had no idea, we need to double down on this. Like, what is the actions you see people taking once they see this information?
The scale and the amount of data and the ability for the actors and for SpyCloud to interconnect all of that information presents this really overwhelming picture of a digital identity. And there are specific things you can do. That collection of all of that data, you can respond to it and make sure it can't be used against you. Most CISOs, most security folks, they have an idea this is happening, but the scale at which it's happening is a little mind-boggling.
Excellent point. And as I understand, you offer up an ability to see what is on the dark web about individuals, about organizations, yes?
Yes, we do.
I highly recommend anybody watching this take advantage of what they're offering and see what is out there on you. I mean, just that information alone will essentially open your eyes as to how sort of at risk you may be. And sadly, we're all at some level of risk. So go over to their website, spycloud.com. There's the address right there. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much for your time.